Welcome back, scavengers. This is Shodan, and I'm playing Duskers again today. Now, I've been playing this game for a little while now, and I think I'm starting to get the hang of it, finally. The first video I made was probably not as detailed as it should be, which hopefully I can rectify at this point. So let me show you what I've been up to so far. Let's take a look at my ship. I have, I think this is still my standard ship that I started with. And as you can see, I have a few upgrades here. I have 2 remote power thingies. I have a transporter and a long-range scanner. The remote power, of course, will let me power up modules in my station or in the ship I dock with without using my drones to do so. And in fact, I just realized I have a malfunctioning drone. Okay, since I'm very low on scrap, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to swap out these tow upgrades for each other. You can see in the bottom there, this one has been used for 1 mission and it has a failure probability of 3.8. I should mention, by the way, that I am playing version 0.25, I believe, which is upgrade 8. Which has added a number of new features, most of which is that there's that failure probability, of course, that I mentioned. And in addition, if we go into modifications here, under create, we can finally create a tow upgrade. And that has been something I had been hoping for a very, very long time. So we can still only just create these 3 things, the gatherer, the generator, and the tow. But the tow seems like it is pretty much critical to have on your drones. And if you lose a drone with a tow, then you're kind of screwed. So what I think I'm going to be doing is, wow, all of these ships are volatile. Alright, well, let's go to this one. Let's go to the past tense. This is a private ship with 1 infestation type. It is 230 days old, which probably indicates that it is going to be sort of falling apart. But, you know, we'll see what happens. Of course, a lot of my upgrades here in my inventory are falling apart as well. But let me just run down my setup here. It's very minimal. Drone number 1 here. He has stealth and a gatherer, and the stealth seems to be incredibly overpowered. And I'll show you some of how that works. Kelly here only has a generator. Zach only has a tow. If I had the scrap to spare, I would probably put another generator on Zach, because it helps to just have more than one of those. Alright, nothing interesting on this briefing screen, but down there in room R2, we have at least 1 dead drone. We have an enemy vent, which is a kind of new thing. Well, it's not a new thing, but it's just something that started showing up on the schematic map as of this update. They were always in the game before. You just didn't always really see them. So, let's go ahead and get started. I'm still of the opinion that the first room in these ships is always going to be safe. Or I should say the first 2 rooms. As so far in my experience, there has always been... Oh, this is unfortunate. I'm stuck. I don't know how I'm going to go around those. Alright, first things first. Let's get some power going. And let's get our stealth drone off on his way. See, gather fuel. We got 1 jump cell, 1 day of propulsion fuel. Your propulsion fuel runs down as you, oops, hang on. Let me close D8 there. This is interesting already. I have an idea. Let me just go ahead and move 2 back into the ship. That little power node can power this entire derelict. So I'm just going to go ahead and use my ship to do that and keep number 2 safe in my own ship. Now, meanwhile, I'll show you how the stealth field works. Well, it's actually pretty straightforward. You type stealth and your ship cloaks. And when you're cloaked, you can't actually do anything, basically. If you take any actions, then you will have, you'll decloak automatically. And I'm not comfortable about that enemy vent in here. Let me just get out of here real quick. Alright, turn my stealth field off. I think what I might want to do in this particular ship is at least try to find where any aliens or monsters or whatever they are may be as I go through exploring here. Those vents there, they can travel around in them. And that could... Whoa. Okay, door D19 has just malfunctioned. That's unfortunate. Let's see. Stealth field's recharged. Let's continue on. Oh, hang on. There's a security bot, which we will avoid. The problem is he may follow us. Nope, okay, we're good. Actually, I kind of want him to follow us. I'll show you why. Drone 1 here is in room 10, which is near an airlock. So if I can get that guy to move in to room 10, then I can just zap him out into space. Let's see, let me wait for stealth to get back to 100% here, then we'll go ahead and do that. Alright, come on, guy. Sucker. That destroyed the terminal, but I have no interface, so it doesn't really matter all that much. Now let's see. Just go ahead and make my way through the ship here. What I want to try to do is see if I can find the second enemy vent. Assuming that there is a second one. Because mostly I want to... Oh, hello. We'll just do the same thing with this guy. If you leave these rooms vented into space for too long, they start taking radiation damage. And that is going to kind of spread through the entire ship, especially if you have any doors open. And it also seriously damages your robots as well. What else we got? Nothing in this room. Nothing in this room. The ship has a whole lot of nothing in it. However, this room is safe, so I can recharge my stealth. Alright, there's just 2 rooms I haven't explored. R8 and R5. Let's see, anything? Oh, yep, one of these guys. Yep, going through. Okay, so now he's trapped up in R7. And actually, that is a bad idea. I should let this recharge a bit before I go through into R5. And actually, let me move my ship down to A2 down there. I'm still really paranoid about that vent, but hopefully we can be in and out of here pretty quickly. Let's see. Okay, good. There is some scrap in there. Not so fast, little security bot. Alright, in here, we have a ship upgrade. It is a ship surveyor. Actually, that's incredibly handy. Let me go ahead and get that, I think. Let's dock back at A1, and I think this is going to be a fairly safe path, I think. Oops. Oh. Yeah, here's kind of a weird bug. Sometimes it'll tell you that there's a closed door in the way, even though there isn't. But it's kind of a minor inconvenience. Now I should mention, if we commandeer this particular ship, which is a thing we can do, it has to be completely explored and completely cleared of hostiles. But if you commandeer a ship, then I believe you lose whatever is installed on your current ship, since you basically just abandon it. But you can also have, let's see, like this upgrade slot here, which now it's empty. That becomes an empty upgrade slot on the new ship. So it's kind of a trade-off. Like if I commandeered this ship, I would lose one of my upgrade slots. So I'd just have a total of 1. But what I really want is that scrap. So let me go ahead and clear a path here. Because I think our old friend, yep, there he is. Let's send him into D7. And hope he pays attention. Problem is, it can kind of take these guys a little while to do what you want them to do. And I think actually we're going to be safe about that enemy vent, because I'm pretty sure. Let's see here, status. Yeah, infestation type detected 1. So I think that means this ship only has those security bots. If it was more than 1, then we might have a problem. Just fire this stealth up again, just in case. Okay. Navigate. Oh wait, number 1 has the gatherer. What am I even doing? Okay, D10, D9, D18. This is kind of the neat thing about having a gatherer on your stealth drone, because you can do stuff like this. In a way, it seems like it kind of almost makes the game a little bit too easy. But I'm not really complaining. Okay, let's gather And what about this guy? What do you have? Stealth generator. Okay, I'll take it. We're going to re-stealth anyway, just in case. And we are done with that ship. What did we get? We only got 2 scrap. 23 days survived. We have a couple upgrades. We have some jump fuel, some propulsion fuel. So since we have propulsion fuel, we can travel a bit farther within this system. And what I'm actually going to go ahead and do is put the ship surveyor onto my own ship. And what that does is whenever you dock somewhere, like for example, this Stargate has 3, is that a 2 or a 3? Yeah, that has 3 infestation types. And it is also a volatile ship. So I think what I may wind up doing is, let's check out my drone config here. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to do with this stun or with this lure. I mean, usually I don't want to lure things near me. I want them to kind of, go away. Right now, I'll unequip that stealth. I really kind of just need the one, I think, but actually, I'll put one on this guy too. Kelly, we can kind of leave her alone, since that is, since we can power the ship remotely. Well, wait a minute. Interesting. I think this lets us travel to a new galaxy. Well, let's find out. We've just jumped between 2 galaxies in the universe using a Stargate, and have begun mapping out a constellation. To view it, press 1 and or hit C. Okay. Interesting. Okay, this is new. I've not seen this before. Stargate, and I suppose we can't go back. Oh, what do we have here? Outpost requires a transporter. That is a trading post. Military ship, tech ship, private ship. You know what? Let's go to, let's see, transporter. I've never tried an outpost before. Let's go ahead and try that. 2 infestation types, 249 days old, and yeah, I'll stick with this layout. Hull integrity medium. That's not great. Okay. Wow, this is interesting. Okay, so there's our ship just kind of hanging out in orbit, I guess. And I don't see any power junctions, but look at all that scrap up there. Okay, let's transport. Drone 1 to R2. And see what we can see. It looks like this is a safe room as well, which is always good to start with. And what's down here? It is a little unusual to see 3 of these rooms opened up like this. And actually my stealth is about to run out. Okay, let's power this up quickly. Oh, jeez. Look at this crazy place. Let me think for a minute here. Alright, so there was nothing in R5, nothing in R2. Let's try... Well, you know, it looks like we can just kind of go everywhere. There's going to be stuff lurking in here, I'm pretty sure of it, somewhere. I don't have a motion detector on this particular drone, or on any of my drones, really, which may be a bit of a problem, but the stealth field helps to kind of mitigate that a little bit. We just have to take kind of a very plodding approach to how we do things. Anything up here? Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. You see that? That is a swarm. Oh God. Nope. Okay, well. Now he's stuck in R20. Oh boy, my stealth field is going to wear off at some point. Oh, it just did. Well, let's see. Oh, good. And a motion sensor. That is exactly what I wanted. He also has another toe, but we can build one of those if need be. Okay, this motion sensor isn't helping me all that much since we know there's something in R20. There's a swarm in there, but there's no vents. So that swarm isn't going anywhere. R16 is clear, though. And I think... Oh, transporter signal's getting weak. Navigate 1 to R4 here. I might as well get that fuel while I can. Oh. It had no fuel. Okay. Well, let's see here. R16 is clear, R15 is clear. I want to get to that scrap is basically what I want to do. So let me go ahead and let's see, D6. My goal here is to kind of find a couple of different modules. What I want to find is a scanner which lets you scan the entire room, and a Gatling gun, as I think those would both come in incredibly handy, especially when combined with stealth. We just lost the transporter signal. Well, hopefully it comes back. I don't know if it does or not. Okay, so let's see, D20. We'll just have drone 1 gather everything in here. And I think I'm going to cut my losses and just kind of get out of here while I still can. Oh, found something. In R6. Well, here's hoping I can get out of here. Not in a room with the receiver. Okay. Let's open up a path and move 1 in there. Let's see, D6, D4. Okay, and the transporter signal came back in room 2 just in time. You know what? In fact, I'm going to drag down drone 2 in there, and I'm going to... Let's see, D28. Yeah, I think room 18 should be empty. Is that right? You know what? Let me check. It never hurts to check. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, we're good. Alright, D28. Navigate drone 2 to R18. Navigate drone 1 back to room 2 so we can get drone 1 the heck out of here. Oh, good. And we just lost a transporter signal. A new transporter signal in room 11. Oh boy, everything's starting to fail here. All right, let's see. Navigate 1. Can't. Yeah, that turret's kind of in the way. Let's see. R13. Nope, that didn't work. Let's just do this manually, I guess. Can't tell if R11 is clean or not. Let's hope it is. Yep, looks good. Okay. Transport drone 1 back to my ship. And navigate drone 2 to R11. Now, clearly, I'm not exploring this entire wreck here, and you don't have to. You can basically exit out of these at any time, but I mostly wanted to get that good supply of scrap and this extra drone. Two to R1. Perfect. I didn't even think that would work. Or, I mean, I didn't think I could transport a drone that was towing a different drone. Alright, I think I'm going to cut my losses here. We got 7 scrap, we got a new drone, a new motion upgrade, a new tow upgrade. We're collecting all sorts of spare upgrades here. And we actually have some scrap. So what I want to do is I want to go to this trading post. And let's see what they have for sale. If we can get a ship infected for at least a year, we can have a chance. Okay, this is new. I've not seen that before. But here is all of the stuff we can we can buy, and there is kind of nothing we really need. That's a little unfortunate. I was kind of hoping for a scanner or a Gatling gun. But what we can do is we can sell some of these things. I don't think I need 4 towing modules or 3 towing modules. Actually, I think this means that they... Well, not sure what this means. Actually, no, I've got plenty of space and I got plenty of scrap. So what I can do... Okay, the auto trade has no ship upgrades. He has no jump fuel. Alright, well that's a little disappointing, and actually I can't go anywhere else in this system, so let me jump into the next one here. Look at all this. We are sitting on top of a salvage vessel, 1 infestation type. There's another trader. Yeah, let's go visit this guy. Just to see what he has. What's to say? Distributing a comparative algorithm to every research outpost we can contact. Is currently contacted listed below. Any researcher should be able to run the algorithm easily from any terminal. They'll know what to do. There are some of the... Ooh. Here we go. I'm going to buy a Gatling, and I'm going to buy a pry bar. Those will both come in very, very handy. Oh, and a scanner. Wow, this had pretty much everything I needed. That is pretty amazing. Let's see, propulsion and jump fuel. I don't really need any of that yet. So I can add a 4th drone into the mix. And why don't I give Colin here... Let's see... something just happened. Oh. What the? Oh, okay. That was weird. Alright, move him into active rotation, and I think, let's give Kelly the pry bar. What that does is sometimes you will find, doors that stop working, and in fact we saw one earlier, or just unpowered doors, and that lets you pry them open. The only drawback is that you can't close them again. Let's see, maybe let's tackle one more ship here. Salvage, age is kinda young. 1 infestation type, alright. This one doesn't look like it'll be too much of a hassle, so let's go ahead and hop in here. Oh, there's all kinds of things. There's transporters. We basically just teleport ourselves across the ship here, but first... Let's get Colin out on point here since he has the gun. Now the way the gun works is you basically just turn it on and off. I have this kind of cone in front of me, and anything that wanders into that cone gets shot at. What do we got? Another remote power upgrade for a ship. Actually, you know what? Because my stealth field has just worn off. Let me, or is just about to wear off, in fact. So you seal this room up, and we will move Drone 1 in here and try a quick motion scan. Well, at least that room with all the scrap is clean. I'll go ahead and gather up all that. There are some things I should mention in this game that don't show up on scanners. We've not run into them yet. And I'm really kind of apprehensive about what would happen if we do. Alright, so you see there's... Whoa. Hold on, let me close that door. Maybe at least seal these guys in a bit. That looks pretty risky. There's one room I can go into kind of down below here. D37. What do we got? A scrap. There's an airlock in here. There's a drone in here. Well, he's in my way, unfortunately. Okay. Easy enough to fix. Let's move 1 where 4 is, and we will move 3 into R5. Might as well just bring the ship around while I'm at it. There's another drone, a dead drone. Let's see what this guy even has. He has mines. Which, alright, yeah, they may come in handy. But, let's see. Generator, tow, pry. Let's take a look at this dead drone over here real quick. Scanner. I could always take one of those. And a tow is something I can build, but I cannot build a speed boost. Yeah, we're pretty speedy already. Oh, let's see what we got. Okay, nav. Oh, hang on. Let's dock back at A1. And I don't know what room number drone 1 is over here. Let's see, we'll just have him gather everything, and we will move. Let's see, navigate. Who's closest? Alright. Navigate 2 to 4. Navigate 2 to R1. Okay. Drone 1 cannot get to D18 because there's that other disabled drone in the way. I wonder if I can tell him to... Boy, this is gonna be weird. Okay. Let's navigate 1 back to R2 again. Actually, I should close these doors behind me. Wasn't raised in a barn. Okay. Well, that didn't do much. Okay, I'll just try to be speedy. I'm kind of risking drone number 4 when I actually don't even need to. Well, drone 4 does have a stealth. Okay, let's try this. Let's navigate 1 back to the ship. And we will do our exploring with number 4 since he has the Gatling gun. Oh, there we go. What have we got? There's some fuel. I'll go ahead and bring the ship around again to A4. Oh god. Crap. Abandoned base. Okay, that room is a lost cause at this point. Which is unfortunate. But what I can at least do is grab the fuel in here. Well, oh, what a mess. One jump cell. Well, I guess it's going to have to do. Now, I may be able to get to room R3. Let's see if this may not work. But we'll see if I can teleport a drone who is stealthed. Yeah, radiation has flooded room 2. Okay, transport 4 into R3. Okay, stealth field is still online. However, I'm trapped in that room. There's nothing I can really do there. Oh, let's get him the heck out of here. Well, this ship was kind of a wash. We only explored a small amount of it. And what I could actually do is I could use the pry attachment, and we could just kind of muscle our way through this whole thing, but that is very, very dangerous. So I think what I'll do is I'll just head out of here. I think that's going to be the last mission for today, but we did fairly well. We got 5 scraps, so we have a total of 14. 1 jump fuel. And we collected a number of things. We collected a drone who has a mine and a speed boost and a scanner. Upgrade left behind. Tow on drone 3. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I abandoned my tow because we can just build a new one if we need to. And stealth is deteriorating on drone 4. That is yet another new feature, as it tells you how close your modules are to degradation. But anyway, guys, this has been a brief session of this game, and actually there's one last thing I want to show you. The objective screen. As we got those log files from docking at the trading outposts, this kind of updated itself, and basically it's telling us to look for something that's been dormant for over a year. Commandeer the vessel, which, as I explained, you have to clear it out entirely and then bring it to a research outpost. Now, I don't know how complete these missions are, but presumably when the game is finished, those missions will also be finished. Anyway, yeah, this has been Duskers. A little bit more advanced play than my first video was, but still by no means the highest level play. It's still kind of fun to play, just play a few missions every now and then. Usually I play these for maybe 1 or 2 ships during an evening, but it could just conceivably go forever, and I have had a surprisingly long run in this current game. Anyway, I just want to thank you guys for watching, and maybe I'll see you again next time. See you later.